Boy, I sure wish I could read this stuff. Welcome back, everyone, to Monster Hunter Rise. So today, can you guess where I am? I'm in a place that I didn't actually know existed until, like, just now. We're in the training area. I mean, you can tell by all the UI, but we are way up here. I want to say this is the highest point we can reach. Maybe there's some stuff over there we can reach that's a little higher, but yet we are ridiculously high up. Let's see what it's like as we run down, shall we? Geronimo nailed it. So we are here one final time for the most part because we have one more weapon to show off before we tackle more of these remaining low rank missions. Because last time we defeated Almudron and we managed to more or less finish off with everything that the village has to ask of us. But we haven't done one weapon yet, and that is the light bowgun. And I've been messing around with this a little bit more, and I think I like it a little more than the heavy bowgun. So this actually might be a lot of fun today. So I am using uh, the wooden dog bowgun, which is like a special thing you can make after you've acquired a few different like buddy tickets and stuff like that. Carving of a dog with bowgun elements looks a little rough, and we have a lot of different ammo types we can mess around with for it. But you can kind of see it on me here. I can take it out and you can see, just a little, like, it almost looks like a puppet. I got a silencer on it, I believe, or a scope that looks like a scroll in its mouth. Which, yeah, I guess we can look at that quick too. So does it show off what I have on here? Ammo details. Oh yeah, I put the long barrel on it is what I did. Okay. So the thing with light bowgun is you are a lot more mobile. Like, we are so much faster than with the heavy bowgun. Just right away, look at our dodging. Like, we're so much faster. And the turnaround for that is that you are not as strong, right? Your attacks, you can't charge your gun bullets to do more damage. But hey, you get a lot more mobility, which can be really, really useful. And in my case, I think is like a huge boon. But for the most part, they're pretty much the same. Like, you have a basic melee attack if you hit both weapons, and you have special ammo that you hit with A, and you reload with X. So it's more or less the same thing. But as for this though, so with Wyvern Blast, that's our special ammo. We put down these little, like, kind of mines, and you can shoot them to cause an explosion and do like a ton of damage. So we're doing like 44 damage a pop there. It takes almost the whole clip to finish using it. You can, like, plop this onto monsters, but it can be a little hard. Like, I don't know if I could actually get it on the monster itself right here. Usually you gotta be kind of like right on them to actually do it. But hey, it's a lot easier, I think, than some of the other special ammos are. And we guess we can check the our hunter notes to make sure I'm not missing anything. So yeah, you hold down ZL to aim and then fire with that. Wyvern Blast, reload. You can select ammo the exact same way. So yeah, it's pretty basic. And then we have our silk binds we can mess with too. So starting with X, we have this little vault that I'm pretty. Here, let's read the names because they're not showing it off in here. So the Silkbind Glide, we dash forward and we can do a really strong shot as we're dashing. And then Fanning Vault will take us in the air, which we'll show off in a second here. So if I just do this again, and I can fire like 100, nearly 100 damage shot, that's pretty good. Let's try that one more time. And there's a lot of recovery. I have to wait a fair bit before I can actually get out of there. But hey, that does a lot of damage. And then the other one, we vault in the air and we can fire in midair. So let's try that one more time here. So that's kind of cool. We only get enough time to really do one shot, like a couple shots though. Oh, I almost hit the cat in the cockpit. I'm sorry. But you can also do your special ammo like this. So I do this, and I fire it off, and hey, now it's on the monster, so we can actually aim. Well, this one lists a lot to the side, but we can aim and fire, ideally, and we can do way more damage. So that's a really cool maneuver. So I mean, you do get some big damage with the glide, but it's a lot of mobility. And then as far as our ammo types here, I mean, it's similar ideas. You've got the normal ammos change in terms of like your reload speed and fire speed and stuff like that. Like normal 2 is a little stronger, but it takes a bit longer to fire. I think the reload is somewhat slower for the normal. Let me see. No, they're about the same. I think normal 2 is a little slower. But yeah, like these vary a bit. We got Pierce, we got Spread, which is, kind of like a shotgun blast. That's pretty good, I think, if you're trying to do like the special ammo. Like if I put this one down, I can just do this and just get tons of damage off that way. So that's pretty cool. And then, shrapnel just kind of goes wherever, which I still don't really see the point of it. We have our sticky. Like this one has sticky, but also poison ammo. And there's quite a bit of delay before we can load that up. But then poison 2 is just the one, but I think it inflicts poison a lot faster. Same thing, like I think it's pretty much the same for all of these. So some targets require multiple shots. So yeah, sleep ammo 2 or whatever, those are all better. Demon ammo, this can both demon and armor ammo can buff your allies, so that's more support based. We have slicing ammo for this as well. So give it a second, and then a bunch of slicing damage. We have trank ammo. So this one is pretty basic, and it does, I think, most of the ammo types. So there might be one or two we can't use, which we'll mess with in a second, maybe. And then we have our switch skills and stuff. So one thing I should mention, I kind of forgot. Well, with the Sunbreak expansion that they added on, there are ways to get more switch skills, and one of them is to just craft a certain number of weapons or do a certain number of upgrades. So I went off screen and I did all of them for all the weapons. So we actually have 2 different switch skills to mess with now instead of just the one. I'll show the other ones off as we go. But starting with the gun here, so by default we had a forward dodge while you're shooting, right? So I can do this and then get back to firing, and then this and get back to firing. But with the switch skill here, we have a quick step evade. So we don't travel as far, but we recover faster, and we do a little more damage. So let's try that out. Compared to 16. It's not a huge change, but hey, that's kind of nice. May as well have it, I think. Although obviously, yeah, you're not rolling nearly as far, so it's mostly for just kind of quick changes. And then the other one, here, I'm going to switch this back, though, I think. The other one, then, so, Fanning Vault's the aerial one, but we can now change it to Fanning Maneuver, which looks really cool. So we'll pull out the weapon again, we'll get into position here. So, say I'm fighting the monster, and oh no, they're going to attack me. I just do this. And now we're on the side, and we get an attack boost for a short time. So I think that's pretty cool. I think that looks really, really cool, actually. Just one more time. There we go. So that's really cool. That I think is really, really neat thing for this. And let me just double check. I don't think there's much else to show off with the other weapons I have right now. Let's see. So yeah, right now I just have the wooden dog one. I made a Nargacuga one, which it still has Wyvern Blast and everything. I don't think it has anything particularly special. Like a lot of Pierce, it has Pierce and Paralysis and Exhaust ammo. And then but the Champion Light Bowgun, that's the Defender kind of class 1. This one has an arc shot with cluster ammo. I guess I can just show that off quick just to show it. This looks more this doesn't look like a light bowgun at all. It looks like a huge sniper rifle. But you still can move pretty fast. So So yeah, this one actually like does more damage with like the default. It looks like. So that's actually pretty good. What about the ammo 2 here? Yeah, so like we're firing off like way more shots. So this one actually seems like it's really solid. The Pierce is probably decent too. Do I have to like back up for this? Oh, I didn't realize that Pierce does less if you're a certain distance. I guess that makes sense. But yeah, so cluster bombs you fire it off with this little arc. So we'll shoot from here. That does a fair bit of damage, but obviously you got to be careful how you do it. I think that's about it. Yeah, I can't think of anything else that we were. There's different elemental types as well. I'm pretty sure this is still the same, right? It's yeah, putting this down. Yeah, so not much to say there, I think. But I liked my dog gun. I think that's actually pretty fun. But anyway, that's a very long intro. I do apologize, but I wanted to make sure I went over as much as I could with this. But today, oh yeah, you can modify your bow guns as well. So we'll look at this again. So yeah, we can put a silencer on, which reduces recoil. Critical distance is a little shorter, and I guess you won't aggro monsters as much in like groups, so that's kind of nice. But we're gonna go with the barrel because that does a little extra damage, a little extra range. But with all that said, we have to find something to shoot with this thing, so I'll meet you over at the quest board. So we have to avoid the special test. We still have a few to take care of here. So we have Goss, Tigrex, and Diablos, and today we're going to take on the abominable snow beast himself. So I'm going to suit up, and I'll meet you in the Frost Islands.
Run, run. The beast is on its way from the snowy depths. It comes to find its prey. With its chilling breath, it forms a blade of ice. Then it goes out hunting for something to excise. One wrong step, and it's too late. The beast hears all, returns irate.
The Limb Reaper, Goss. Honestly, a pretty cool monster. In both design and all that. I think he is a very. Wait, did I not have spread ammo? Of all things I forgot to buy. Well, that works out, I guess. Anyway, so yeah, Goss is. I believe he's another Beast Wyvern or whatever. He's like a similar class to like Arzuros. So like Arzuros, Bolvedon, Lagombi. So very similar like overall skeleton. But he is very distinct in how it plays. So we'll hopefully see that pretty soon here. In fact, he's right over there, which he's already roaring. Let's go fight him now. We got enough buffs, I think. We'll see how this goes. So this guy, at first glance, he doesn't seem... Okay, he's pretty quick, but, it seems like, oh, this is just going to be another case of, similar monster type. We'll make sure we stay close here. He likes to slam things down. Use those big old hands of his. And, yeah, we saw in the intro he can make weapons out of ice, which is an interesting kind of change-up. Yeah, let's save the Pierce for now. Let's see if we can make him stunned. No thank you, sir. Whoa. See, he likes to punch. He's a very, scary monster to deal with just in that way, I think. It's an interesting design choice. That I'm just going to just punch you really hard. Like, I really would love a, I would love a, I I don't even know why I'm bothering to use the shrapnel myself. Ooh, I'd love a fist weapon. Maybe someday. This poor guy. He's really trying to hit me. But it'll never happen. Yeah, like, shrapnel, like, you're doing damage, I guess. I guess if you just don't care about, like, actually landing anything. Ooh. There we go. Ooh. Buddy boy. He has a very interesting, like, face, too. I don't know if he's what he's based off of. Like, it might be, like, a weird mix of, like, a Yeti and, like, an Oni or something. But it's pretty cool. And eventually he'll get angry enough. There we go. And now he's going to start doing his ice weapons, I think. And also start doing ice beams, because that's a thing that he needs to do. And hey, we can dodge right through that. That worked out pretty well. And now comes the ice weapons. Yeah, let's go to normal ammo. Yeah, I forgot this thing. So you can attack the ice weapon. And break it. And that'll prevent him from really getting to attack, which is nice. Let's try ammo 2. Come on now. You're gonna run away, aren't you? Well, so far we've been able to dodge him pretty effectively, I think. Poor Baby Bean. Getting hit here. I'll do this for you, Baby Bean. Come here. Come on, Baby Bean. There you go. Get the delicious bug juice. And up we go. He's gonna be over here. Maybe he'll be able to hit us a little more easily in an enclosed space, but hopefully not. I can just hit him from up here, I think. I won't get max damage, but I can, or not, I can just completely fail. There we go. Yeah, this thing lists a little bit to the left, which is a little annoying. His weapon went away, and now it's back. Let's get the spread. I guess that's one issue, is, ooh. I should probably not have so much ammo, because I'm losing track of where everything is. And now he can do little, like, shock waves with his ice, which is kind of cool, too. You know, like, there's not many monsters that use, like, weapons straight up in this, you know? Like, there's a couple. Ooh, there we go. That's now an ice shockwave. Ow, that hurt. That did half of my health. So we will. Ooh, we will probably die if we get hit by that again, as he's doing his shockwaves. So let's drink. And now the weapon's gone though. So what are you gonna do now? Try and break his hands too. Now, okay, he calmed down. Okay, we broke the one arm. But I would love to break the ice weapon, which I don't know if that gives you extra stuff or not. I guess we'll find out in a second. Yeah, the face is where we're going to do the most damage. You're trying to sock it to me, but it's not going to work. Oh, you're tired, huh? And you're going to run away again. I should be using my special ammo, but I want to knock him down, which we so far haven't been able to really do. Come on now. Chloe's a little hurt too, oh well. Suck it up. That was a bad idea. Why would I do that? Come here, buddy. Okay, maybe not that close. Well, that was stupid. I mixed up which one I was going to use. Okay, well, I didn't mean to hit that, but I guess that helps me for healing. So maybe I did want to do that. Gotta break the other arm. There we go. That's cool. I got so much distance. I'm doing more damage now. It's great. Yeah, we gotta get close enough so this doesn't list too far. There we go. We broke the other arm. Are you gonna get knocked down? Please get knocked down. You're getting tired. Let's put one down and see if we can... There we go. We got some good damage off there. And there goes this. Good dodge. And now he's gonna dual wield, which is kind of terrifying. I don't know if I can sticky ammo this. It'd be kind of nice to sticky ammo the blades. Oh god. And now, yeah, he starts like trying to come forward. And look how much damage he did. That's crazy how much damage he just did to me. Yeah, I have Ice Blight as well, which is not great. Oh goodness. Might be able to break the one. There we go. I guess I could try for paralysis as well. I wasn't really thinking, ooh, that still got me. And we barely got out of that. So yeah, he hits really, really hard for this late into low rank here. Which kind of just makes me wonder, why didn't they just let him be a high rank exclusive at this point? Whoa. Zipping around like you can go wherever you want. Well, there we go. Let's put a few of these down. We can do a lot of damage this way. That worked pretty well, I think. We gotta get away, though. Can't afford to stay around for too long. I don't have much spread ammo left. He's jumping around, getting me all over the place. Like, I could, I guess, do the supercharge. Oh, there we go. It's a lot of damage. We didn't really hit a good spot, though. Ooh, there we go. That's a good hit, too. And you're gonna run away now, aren't you? That works for me. We got a material from him. We got a claw. That's cool. Alright, well, this is going pretty well. I could definitely, I think, be doing a little better with my DPS, but we're, I think, handling this well enough. It's been about 10 minutes, though, so we should be nearing the end here. I swear you can break the ice blades, but we might have to try a different tactic. Bam! Okay, that works too. Whoa. And I don't think he really hit us. He might have hit us with one of his like big moves, but he does like this kind of cool like slasher movie thing where if he hits you, he'll send you flying. He just like slowly runs towards you, and has his ice blades like scratching at the ground. It's a really interesting take. Okay, now he's angry. May as well use up the normal info. Okay, watch out for this, and then time that. Oh, or we'll just not hit us at all because of the wall, or the floor rather. Bleh. I'm surprised I avoided that. Okay, you're ready to be captured. That's good. I guess we should back up for the pierce ammo. Come on. You gotta be, like, just really specific, huh? Yeah, he wants to do projectiles, too. We're using up a lot of ammo on him, though. Ooh. No thanks. Here, let's use up shrapnel while we're here, I guess. I guess it kind of helps dealing with these stupid ice blades. That was a... Ooh, that was... Okay, that was a mistake. But I was able to avoid it for the most part. That was a little... Could have been better. Alright. Oh no, not the tree. I swear you can break these. Maybe I'm just not being attentive enough. Or this is just the wrong weapon to try and force that kind of thing. We could have done poison too at one point. That would have helped us out a lot. But we're kind of dancing around him. Like, he has hit me a few times, but I feel like we're doing a good job of sticking around. And then we'll do this so he doesn't even know where to hit me. Come here, man. I want to kill you with shrapnel. Because it just seems like the dumbest thing to hit you with. I'm just spraying and praying at this point. Come on, man. Whoa. Come on now. No? Okay. Could have tried to put him to sleep too, I guess. Pierce him. There we go. Man, he is pretty resilient. Ugh. No thank you. Why won't you die? I can't be that bad at this. I'm hitting you. I'm clearly hitting you. It's not like I'm missing every shot. Okay, well, I missed those shots. We don't have to talk about that. Okay, well, I'm clearly not doing the big shots right here. There we go. Jeez. Okay, we got another material. Ooh, we got oh, beast here. That's whatever. I might have picked up a like a piece of fur from him at one point in a mission. We got a horn. That's good. Another horn. And fur. Okay, we got fur. So yeah, we needed fur actually for that Bombagi hunting horn. So that's what that grass flute is. So that's pretty cool. Well, we used up a lot of ammo, but well, I barely used the paralysis. I didn't use the poison at all. Why did I do that? Why did I just waste a potion? Whatever. But yeah, okay, well, I can replenish that right away. There we go. But yeah, we didn't use paralysis really at all. Didn't use sleep at all. I didn't trank him to capture. But that's not so bad. I think, all things considered, we probably could have used like the basic normal ammo if we wanted to conserve some other ammos. But that worked out pretty well. Good job, me. I should get a decent look at our face for once. What else we got? We got some more fur. We got some braces. Block of ice, which is also another unique thing for him. We got a lot of stuff. And then, because we broke his head, we got a horn. And we broke his forelegs, we got a claw. I mean, we broke his arms, too. But okay. Very good. And we're back. So let's look at our spoils, shall we? Oh wait, let's get a ticket from him first. Give me the ticket. Come on, our ticket. Yippee. Alright, Smithy. Lay it on us. What can we make out of this guy? So this looks pretty cool. So you get a very, like, you know, Yeti demon-inspired kind of outfit. Looks pretty cool. You get some cool skills, too. We got... So, when the monsters get enraged, we get a boost to attack and affinity. More affinity for that stuff, so that's pretty cool. For a draw attack. Punishing draws. This guy seems like he's really good about, like, capitalizing off of monsters being angry or getting your stuff up. We can stun stuff. Yes, like, a lot of, like, quick draw stuff, it sounds like, for him. So that's kind of cool. And as far as, like, the the stats go... it's comparable to the black belt stuff we have right now, but it's a little more than like the sinister stuff we normally have. Like that's 28 versus 30. For some reason, we can make skulls now. Is it because we got a specific, I guess, colossal bone? So we can make a skull helmet if we want. Does this have? This has Fortify, which is increases attack and defense when you fall. So basically, if you die, it can be activated twice. That's if you plan on dying a lot. I guess you can do that. That's kind of cool. I will say though, we're right on the cusp of getting out of low rank. You probably shouldn't devote much time to armor, but I'm not gonna stop you. I'm not your mom. So that was that. Weapon wise, there's probably other few things we could get. He seemed all about right. He seemed all about like quick draw stuff. So I'm kind of wondering if you would get a well, you need a block of ice for the Barioth tree. It looks like down the line, so that would have been really nice. I'm not seeing any Goss stuff in particular. What about, I don't know, Sword and Shield? Oh, there we go. So that looks cool. You get like a big old like that. That just reminds me of Barry the Chopper from Full Metal Alchemist. That's kind of cool. Probably great sword too, right? Because there's just a great sword tree. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, there we go. So we can get a Gossara. We can just get a big, just mimic his Ice Blade, really. So that's pretty cool. And so on and so forth. And as for our buddies, very adorable little demon. And for the dog, also adorable. So that's cool, you know, all things told. And I guess lastly, we can look at our notes. So he's a pretty big threat level. A bit of a jump up from, the likes of Rathalos even, and he keeps pace with Almudron at least. Apparently, and with Magnamalo actually. So yeah, he can turn red when was enraged. So he'll be toppled when the frost is shattered on his forelegs. So yeah, I guess we could have made him stumble if we had done that. Bears that appear red when angry are the most susceptible. So yeah, I was trying, but I guess we just weren't doing enough DPS for it or something. He was really susceptible to blast, which we didn't have on us. And if I had fire stuff, that would have been nice too. Well, fire blight would have been nice too. Which, yeah, he takes most damage from fire, it looks like. Fire and lightning looks like his weaknesses. We missed out on whatever this is supposed to be, which I assume might just be the ice blade or whatever. I think you have to break that probably. It looks like capture rewards, you get a good chance for it too, so I might try and capture him at some point and see, but yeah, that's cool. So yeah, that's a cool monster, I think. Like it has a lot of personality, like as like a slasher villain, and I think fits in pretty well here. Such a late monster for the game too, but overall pretty neat. But we'll end it here for now. We have two other monsters to fight before we can take our big special license exam, so we'll prepare for that. But for now, I'll leave you with this as what should we how should we leave today? I want to be brawny because we took out a big guy. Yeah, there we go. There it is. I'm so strong. I'll see you all next time. I'll be strong enough for you. I promise.